Sanchin turning. Again, stance is everything. You're going to start with your stance, and then you're stepping forward and backwards so that you learn that. This is actually how to turn in Sanchin stance, and so that you keep your balance, you're turning correctly, you're turning the most efficiently, and you're turning so that when you, if you're turning in the opposite direction, you're ready to defend as soon as you turn. But again, all of your kata, all your bunkai, all your kumites, all your one steps, all your exercise, everything is going to be predicated on the stance. So you want the stance to be good, your stepping to be good, and now your turns to be good. So today we're going to be going over the turns. So here we go. Turning in Sanchin stance is pretty easy. You've already learned some of the basics on that. So again, you know the stance, shoulder width apart, front foot 45-degree angle, back foot is straight, horizontal line of the heel-toe alignment here. Just remember that. You know that when you go to step, you're going to pick up the heel of the foot and pivot on the ball and then step through. When you go to turn, it's going to be very similar to that. What you're going to do is you always turn towards your back foot. So remember, never turn towards your front foot. It just doesn't make any sense. For instance, if you were standing here just in a normal, everyday, standing wherever it is, out on the street, at your house, whatever, and somebody calls your name from behind you, you're not going to peer over your front foot. You're not going to be like, hello. You're going to naturally turn towards your back foot because your body will pivot all the way around and you can see behind you. You're not going to pivot this way because your body is going to be impinged here. You're not going to be able to turn any further around. So a natural turn is going to be turning towards your back foot. So remember that. Always turn towards your back foot when you're doing a turn in Sanchin. Okay, now that you know that you're always turning towards your back foot, we're going to do the turn. And I'll take you through this step by step. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to raise the heel of the back foot. Because we're turning that direction, you're going to raise the heel of the back foot. So that our back foot, we're going to come up onto the ball of the foot. From this direction, you can see my heels coming up. Again, I'm over exaggerating, but I'm going to bring my heel up. And so as I bring my heel up, I'm going to pivot on the ball of the foot so that my stance now becomes a 90-degree angle because I have a 45-degree angle going this way. When I turn and I point this heel of my turning foot towards the toe of my non-turning foot, now I'm at a 90-degree angle this way, and this way. So that when I turn, I'm going to turn all the way around and I'm going to come into a 45-degree angle this way and back foot is straight. Remember, always turn towards your back foot. You're going to pick that heel up, pivot so that this heel and this toe are in the same line. Then I'm simply going to pick my foot that's going to become my back foot and bring it around. Again, turning towards the back foot, pivot, back foot becomes the front foot becomes the back foot. Those are easy rules to remember. Turn towards your back foot, and then the back foot becomes the front foot. So pivot and come around. Pivot and come around. And again, you can practice that pretty easy. You can add your stance in there. You're going to get into your stance. Boom, boom. Here we go. Now you're going to pivot and step. And then pivot and turn. Step and turn. And you can just go, you can practice in a very small area. I'm in about a 4 foot by 4 foot area here. And so I can do all of my stepping and turning right in this small area. And that's the great thing about Uechi-ryu is we don't need a lot of room to do our techniques. And so that's your turning and stepping. So now you have your stance, your stepping, and your turning. And you can add all these last 3 lessons together, and then you can bring them together and start practicing the actual movement, which will lead you into your next step, which is we'll be talking about what is the hand placement. So we'll see you in that next video. Take care. Be safe. Make sure you subscribe if you want to this channel to keep up with our latest lessons. Take care. We'll see you soon.